September 8th, 2013, and our little ride around the island here on our motorcycle has taken us to the stone church once again here on the south end of Salt Spring Island. Wendy and I love to stop at this stone church. Built by the Hawaiians, our first settlers. Came here in the 1850s and built this church in 1880. This is a Hawaiian graveyard, and this church here is used every Sunday. It's St. Paul's Roman Catholic, and it's quite a decent sized cemetery. There's graves all along the front here, Hawaiians. There's a bunch of unmarked ones. There's dozens of unmarked ones, probably underneath that road. That's what I was told by one of the Hawaiians, local Hawaiians. More graves over there, and then there's an upper graveyard as well. Unfortunately, I think they locked this wall. It used to be opened up. Anyway, the windows in this church came from the old stone butter church in Cowichan. It was built in 1870 and only ran till 1880. The haunted stone butter church. So these windows in this little church here on Salt Spring Island in Fulford are from the Cowichan church. This church here is made out of wood and encased in stone in the 1950s, the late 1950s. So actually looks pretty good. Good block.
I don't see any stained glass windows.
No. But you know, if you look at the shape of these windows, they're exactly the same shape as the missing windows in the butter church that we visited last weekend and shot a video. The butter church, the stone butter church in Cowichan, supposedly haunted, and Ripley's, believe it or not, it is haunted. And Ripley's, believe it or not, did a piece on it in 1931. It is kind of an eerie church, isn't it? It's more like the shell of a church. And like I say, it only ran for 10 years service. And everybody that built that church mysteriously died soon after it was built. Yeah. Right? So there's actually a hanging noose in there too, hanging from the rafters.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky.
It's a pretty spooky
The First
place.
Nations people will not go in it.
There's actually a graveyard. There's also a graveyard beside it as well, right? So the weather here today, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, September 8th. And we're in Fulford Harbor. And it is an absolutely beautiful day. It's about 22 degrees Celsius. And a slight breeze going off the Pacific Ocean here. It doesn't get any better than this. Anyway, I'll grab the camera and I'll show you some of the graves and a closer look at that church. Maybe I can just focus it inside that church. Show you. We're dressed in our leathers, of course, because we are riding. That's what we're doing. And we're picking blackberries. Lots of blackberries here.
Still, and I mean, they're still flowering.
So here's the church. There's the steeple. And there's the grass where they lay all the people.
Did you used to do that when you were little?
Yeah. So you can see the graves.
The church. Here, go with the church. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors, and there's the people.
Except all the people are right down there in this graveyard. There's a graveyard there, and then up in there as well, there's the beautiful blue Pacific Ocean. And yeah, it's a lot of history here. A lot of history here. It's a beautiful old church. And I know I've read this many times before, Salt Spring's first church. This is Salt Spring Island's oldest church, founded in 1878 by Father and the first Roman Catholic missionary to the Gulf Islands, wrecked between 1880 and 1885 by the members of the community. Windows and door and bell were acquired from the Father Rondall's Butter Church in Cowichan Bay. The materials were brought in Indian canoes from Cowichan Bay to Burgoyne Bay, which is here on Salt Spring Island, then by ox-drawn stone boat to this site. The church was formally dedicated on May 10th, 1885 by Bishop J.B. Brondell. Colored stonework was added. Oh, that's interesting. Well, just a minute here. Colored stonework was added about 1973. So I was wrong. I was told in the 50s. It says colored stonework was added about 1973. And I don't know. This may be wrong because I've read somewhere in a couple of different places that this stone was added in the late 1950s. Kanakas. The Kanakas, men from Hawaii, came to British Columbia around the year 1850, mainly as laborers for the Hudson's Bay Company at Fort Victoria. Some of these pioneers settled on Portland, Russell, and Coal Islands. but the largest group chose South Salt Spring. That's where we are right now. They farmed, fished, and logged. Many married Native women and their children, attended Beaver Point and Isabella Point School. Beaver Point School is still there, the little red schoolhouse. It's the oldest, one of the oldest operating schoolhouses in BC, except it's used as a daycare now. They held Hawaiian luau's on Fulford Harbor beaches. They helped build St. Paul's Church, which is this one. And members of several Kanaka families are buried in the cemetery. Some descendants still live on Salt Spring. Salt Spring Island Historical Society. So Wendy's snooping in the side windows here.
Yeah. Butter church windows.
Butter church windows.
And
There's a little bird nest there.
Yeah. I don't think this church is haunted.
No, I don't think so, but it's a beautiful
They
old...
say the butter church.
This is a beautiful old church.
It is.
It's actually a live palm in there too. There's
Good
a
energy.
Camadoria bella in there.
Ah, nice. Hey,
Camadoria elegans, that's what that palm
takes
is.
it here.
Isn't that nice?
Wow. It's funny. They're very similar. The building.
Yep, and here's the back of it. I wonder what this is. Is this like a storage room?
Yeah, it's for the butter church.
What is this room here?
That's usually where the priest
Oh,
gets.
how does he get in there? That's
There's a
in.
door over there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So this goes out the back here.
We get ready.
Oh, just a minute. Is there stained glass up there?
Oh.
No, what is that?
It's broken.
No, no,
It was
no.
Broken.
Yeah, that must have been stained.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where's the door? Is there a door? There's a door right there. Really old. There's a door there.
Yeah. That's
Isn't that interesting?
2 doors.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And then I believe up above that round one. I think it's colored glass. It's not stained. It's colored.
Which one?
The one up there. It's got pieces of colored glass in it. Like you can.
Does it?
tell-
Oh, yeah. I see it. And then there's more information on the Hawaiians here. Right there. Contributions to our island community made by the Hawaiians and their First Nations families. Isn't that a beautiful old building?
It's funny. The graves, a lot of them are dark. It's kind of
No.
probably at the butter church.
Yeah. There's old graves at the Butter Church as well. So, anyway, there you have it. When you visit Salt Spring Island in the southern Gulf Islands of British Columbia, you come and visit this church. Come and check out our old churches. There's a lot of history here on this island. People don't realize. Beautiful. Love it. That's all today. It's all for today, folks.